Okay, YouTube, at this point, do you want us to just go back to work and get a job? Because somebody literally needs to explain what's happening. We're talking about the road to monetization harder for creators. They're changing the way public views are counted, but in all of that, they don't say no more money. They don't say anything about more money. And then you got keyboard warriors in the comments talking about good. Go get a job. So I'm just sitting here thinking, like, what do y'all want creators to exactly do? Now, before a keyboard warrior get in my comments, no. YouTube did not say go out and get a job. This is literally my opinion because everything that's happening on this platform. And I'm just like, we need to talk. Hey y'all, I'm jamielenear, just call me Jamie. Welcome back to another real life, no script, where we figure out this thing called life together. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. Okay y'all, before we get into this video, don't mind me. I am currently hosting an open house and creating content for the house. And I needed to stop for a quick minute before, any clients or customers come in, if I have any, for this open house. And I was like, you know what? Everything that's going on, I need to talk about this. I really need to talk about it. In any way, I needed to post a video. So let's go ahead and get into it. The first thing that had me looking at YouTube sideways was the 8,000 watch hour. Because why are y'all making it hard for new creators coming in starting February 1st? Because like I said, getting people to watch thousands of hours of content is not easy for new creators. It's not at all. And that's what I think some people don't understand. You're not starting YouTube with 100,000 subscribers. You're starting YouTube with zero, zip, zilch, nada. And you expect creators to just go out here and be like, go ahead and get these 8,000 watch hours. And getting 4,000 watch hours in a year is already hard enough. But doubling that to 8,000 watch hours, knowing that it might not be possible for a lot of creators, is, like I tell y'all, diabolical. Because y'all already know how YouTube rock. When it you start to come up on them 365 days, right? And you inching near those watch hours, you literally start losing watch hours. Y'all already know how it go. You start losing. So then it's like you got to start back over to try to build those watch hours back up. Not easy at all. And for somebody who's coming in with zero, like I told you, have to learn editing. You have to learn how to do your thumbnails. You have to learn how to film your content. You have to learn how you want your setup. It's a lot. It's not easy. You literally have to learn what your audience wants. And that's just not going to really take a short amount of time. Sometimes it takes people longer to figure out what their audience wants. So they literally have to sit up there and probably post every day to see what works. And you doing all this while you're possibly, working or going to school or raising a family, running a business, whatever your life looks like. So when y'all sit up there and make the road to add revenue harder, I understand why creators get discouraged. And I understand everybody entitled to their own opinion. All right. You can feel how you want to feel, say what you want to say, and I'm going to feel how I want to feel, and I'm going to say what I got to say. And if you don't like it, go on about your business. Go ahead, because I don't want to hear all of that. But at the end of the day, we can acknowledge that something is achievable, but you just going to have to work harder for it. Like, those two things can exist at the same time. I'm already monetized. Okay, so I'm not sitting here complaining because I personally need to reach the requirement, because I don't. I'm just looking at the person, that's starting today or going to start next week or starting in the new year, and what they have to look forward to. Because like I told y'all, I remember how it felt to try to build a YouTube channel, and building a YouTube channel is like building a business, and it is not easy. It's not easy at all. It's pretty hard. Okay, and you have to keep at it. You want something bad enough, you will keep at it. You will work hard for it. And then we get the keyboard warriors in the comment. We get them like, y'all funny. Y'all some funny people. Because when I talked about these changes and how people are feeling, and how already some of them feeling discouraged, or how you have some people on this platform that have been trying to get monetized for 10 years. And when I talk about things like that, a lot of y'all feel some type of way. A lot of y'all is like, good, go get a job. And I had to step back and look and think, why are you hating? You too can get your behind out here and create content, make videos, edit to see how it goes. And then you're going to have the ones that say, I don't want to be a content creator. Good. You could never be a content creator. You could never. You couldn't do it. All you can do is talk that talk on the other end. That's all you can do. So you stay right where you need to be at. Okay? A keyboard warrior. I'm going to stay on this monetized side. All right? And trying to help the ones that's coming behind me, or the ones who need help right now. That's the side I want to be on. And like I say, y'all love to say, go get a job, go back to work. Now y'all can go back to work because there's too much people that's trying to be content creators, or that's content creators. And I don't care you mad or how you feel. Okay. I'm going to be a content creator forever. I already told y'all, I'm going to be a millionaire. Okay. I've been telling y'all that. Okay. So you can stay mad. I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. Y'all just be so happy. That's a sickness. That's diabolical work. It's a sickness that you so happy that some creators got to go back to work. Like, what did a content creator do to you? You don't know what goes into being a content creator. It's not easy. It's a lot of work. Filming, editing. You have people on this platform that is making millions. Sorry, y'all. So we in a different scenery. I'm at the gas station now. I'm done with my open house. That'll be in another video when I am done with this one. But let's finish talking about what we discussed earlier. So now they talking about the change in the views. Okay, that's all well and fine. Okay, I originally was going to make its own separate video on this subject, but then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just group it all in one, because all of it is always some BS. But like I said, they're talking about, us as creators getting more views, right? Like, we're talking about changes to how the public views are counted. And naturally, when you think, okay, more views, that's what we need, more money, right? But no, just because it's more views, that don't mean it's going to be more money, because they're talking about engaged. They're going to be really going off engaged views. So really, it's still going to be the same. And I'm just like, what sense does that make? Like, the number that the public sees under your video is not going to be the same amount of money you will make. It'll be like two separate metrics. So my thing is, if my views get higher, but not the money coming with it, what did I gain from it? What did I gain from it? Are y'all doing a position to where the creators are going to look good for these brands? Because you can have brands and the views can look good, but a lot of times them brands want you to send them the metrics. Let me see your analytics. Let me see how that work. A lot of times they're going to want to see that. So are you trying to position us to get more brand deals, or what are you trying to do? Because I prefer the more money, and then the brand deals come to follow. And y'all wonder why I came up with this title, because it all falls into that mix. Harder road to ad monetization, changes to how views are looking, creators questioning what these changes mean financially, people cheering it on and telling creators to go get a job. And I'm just sitting there like, dang, does YouTube still want the everyday person to believe that they can build something here? Like, seriously, like, they done got big-headed, ain't it? And then I had to sit there and think, you have to stop building your entire financial future around one platform. You have to. You're going to have to stop that. Y'all going to have to stop that. You're going to have to go out there and expand to different other platforms besides YouTube. Is not the only platform, because a lot of y'all who's not working and this is your only income that's coming in from YouTube, if YouTube shut their platform down tomorrow, you out of luck. Especially if this is your main income. Anything can change when it comes to these platforms. This is their platform, so they literally can do what they want to do. TikTok can change tomorrow. Instagram can change tomorrow. The algorithm can change. Your views can change. Your money can change. Your audience can change. That's why you have to start diversifying, especially if you want to stay on YouTube. You got to look at memberships. You got to look at brand partnerships, affiliate. You got to be able to expand your horizon, do other things outside of YouTube. Start a Patreon. Have someplace else to put your videos. This is not the only platform. Or, have a job. I love YouTube, but YouTube don't belong to me. This platform don't belong to me. So at the end of the day, they can do what they want to do. Small creators need to think like business owners before they come big creators. Build your community. Learn what your audience wants. Learn how to make searchable content. Go live. Build multiple streams of income. And don't wait until something happens to start thinking like, what I'm gonna do next? A backup plan. Nah. You need to be thinking about that from the beginning. You need to be thinking about that, okay? When you start your platform, all right? Or if you already are on this platform. So, does YouTube want you to go back and get a job? No. Do I think that these things should make creators think about how dependent we are on this platform? Yes, you should be thinking about that. Absolutely. Especially when it happens to small creators. Especially. So I just wanted to come on here and, I'm sitting at the gas station. I already finished pumping my gas. Voice my opinion. Say what I got to say, how I feel. And y'all, I'm about to head home. Relax. I had a great open house. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I know it was all over the place, but I've been meaning to film this and get this out because all this was on my mind. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.